By the way, we're gonna have to figure out music for today because we can't use that site that we were gonna use because it doesn't do playlists. It's just individual songs or whatever. The thing that Havens found the other day. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get my yogurt and stuff. Oh. Yo, streaming, streaming, streaming. Okay, okay. The tweet. Oh, this one? Yeah, the Duncan's one. Good. It was in the memes channel 2 days ago. One extra, or yesterday, I suppose, would be. Unfortunately. I'm not gonna. So, like, I know what it's referencing, like that Asian food that is a similar type of thing. I didn't know that that's what it was called. Dongo? Dango? I imagine it's Dongo. That sounds more like, I don't know. Dango sounds goofy. But yeah, I don't know if you heard this part, Havens, but I was saying it's unfortunate we can't use that site or whatever that you shared because of the whole like it just won't. You can only do like one song at a time or whatever, or at least that's what we thought when we looked at it. Oh god. Street trending on Twitter. Hashtag Chiefs Parade. National Security Threat. Ian Miles Chong. I don't know who that is. And then Etika, which why would that be trending? Do not know. Who's Ian Miles Chong? Umad and Ian Childs Mong dying back to back. People are happy. I don't know who Ian Miles Chong is though. Heartbreaking. Ian Miles Chong has been found alive at 40. Oh. Who is this guy? Oh, it's a right-wing grifter guy? Okay, okay. I'm not gonna bother continuing to look at that then. Oh, and I guess the Etika thing, some people are, for some reason, trying to compare these two. I don't really know the Two Mad guy that much. I know, like, he did some bad shit, though. Like, bad. Etika was just... I don't believe Etika did anything too crazy. I mean, nothing on the level that, from my understanding, that this guy did, though. Okay. You know the deal. Gotta eat and do this first, and then we wood carve. I guess. I guess. Here's what I'll start with, though, before we even get into it while I'm mixing. Have either of you seen the movie Train to Busan? By chance? Mayhaps? No? Oh. Valentine's Day, there might be some shit going on here. Milk? Whole milk, soy milk, skim milk, oyster milk? None of the rest of these really say milk to me. I watched the movie while on the bike today. Good movie. Good movie. Great movie, even. I would say. Alright. A plum? Burr? A plum burr? Hug burr? No. Odd? I don't know why, but I don't like my chances on this one. Something about it just feels strange. Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, Prime Rib. Prime Time? Prime Time, Perfect Time. Odd Time, Graze Time, Fruit Time, eh. Really hook? Okay. Witness and oyster are pretty strange. Oyster in particular, is that supposed to be like reference to pearls? Oyster shell. Okay. Besides skim milk, skim is also like when you like skim something or you like skim something. Which I guess doesn't really. Well. Skim. I don't feel like one of any of these other words are mean that, but one of them must mean that. I mean, okay. So those three probably are a thing. Kiss, XO, hug. Maybe. Odd. Whole, claw. I guess you can, like, kiss the edge of something. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Very good, yes. Okay. I mean, plum is a fruit, but like I don't think it's like fruit of your own labor or something like that. Prime. Okay, prime being like top of the line. Like prime is in first, or prime is in premium almost. I mean, this is technically ox spelled backwards, so it's an animal. Kind of. A witness. I feel like plum has another meaning beyond the, like, produce that I don't know. Okay, whenever there's plum, we gotta think like Professor Plum. Is there any clue thing here? Professor Plum is a witness? But that's pretty much all I got. Hug, but also do like hug the edge, kind of, you know, that could have actually kind of ended up here. You like hug the line type of thing. Perfect. 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 The perfect crime. Witness a crime. I feel like I'm not on the right lines at all here. Lobster claw. Oyster. Seafood. Something. Fruits of your labor. Perfect. Hole and soy are still here, huh? Plum? Alright, I'm looking at chat. Perfect prime whole plum. Perfect prime whole plum. Plum like level or straight in carpentry. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that was I could tell there was like some other definition I didn't know. Oh, okay, we're one away though. We're one away. We're one away, but it is now we have a little bit more info. Okay, okay. One away, huh? I mean, whole prime perfect. That stuff kind of makes sense to me. Oyster shell. Fruit shell. Odd shell. Plum shell. Norm Abrams from This Old House Classic taught you that? Dude, This Old House Classic was really... That shit is like... I don't know if this comparison makes sense, but it's like... There's just some like pieces of media that just kind of have this sort of aura to them. They still make it, but still, you know, like... There's something about the old, like some of the older stuff in particular. Like classic. That like they're just like these behemoths of like just good things. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm basically the analogy I'm making is This Old House is like the TV equivalent of Car Talk is to radio. Does that make sense? Like they were around forever. Everyone's dad seemingly watched it or listened to them or knew of them in some capacity, I feel like. Don't drive my like my brother. Don't drive like my brother. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah. That probably didn't sound great. So 3 of these, huh? Not even one. Oh, it is one away. Okay, see? Hmm. I feel like there's like I chose these because I feel like there's like maybe like a product of oyster beyond like eating the oysters themselves. Like some psycho shit like oyster milk, you know, just something weird. Hmm. Two guesses left is a little scary. I kind of want to try these 3 again, but then with like one of these types of thing. Perfect. 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 One away still. Alright, we're probably gonna lose. This was also one away. Hmm. I mean, what? Perfect, Whole, and Prime make a lot of sense to me. What the hell is the 4th thing, though? I mean, maybe we just, like, try... I don't know. I don't feel like waiting. Fuck you. Odd. Oh, this is just... We were so close to guessing odd, you stupid bitch. Yeah, of course that's why we didn't get that one. Fucking Chinese food shit? Come on. Of course I'm not gonna get that. Hmm. Hmm. Plum soy oyster. I was right on that. 3 out of 4. You've had XO sauce before? It sounds made up. That's not. That's. Not of course, I'm not gonna win if it's like something like that. That's unfortunate because I almost clicked odd first, and then I did the claw instead. I kind of felt like claw was wrong, but I was like, if it's right though. If it's right though. Oh god, it's an image one. All right, maybe it's like like oil companies. I don't know what the last 2 are though. Is this oil? Are these oil? Okay, hold on. What about like computers? Or something? Or phones? But then what's Monster, Pepsi? You know what it is? This is probably some fucked up UK brands in here. Oh, I didn't mean to choose BP oil. Okay. I mean, this thing just looked like it was some weird drink thing. I know the bottom's cut off slightly, but you can see it enough. These two are like gas and oil related. This is BP, this is Shell. Motorola and Apple for phones, but then is this Hewlett Packard? I don't know what this tree one is. And then what is this? I recognize this. Is this like what is that? I recognize that. This is Tesco, maybe? Which I think is a dude. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I pulled that one out. All right. 3 guesses, huh? Or wait, is this H&R Block? Well, I know what this thing is. What is this red one, dude? Tesco's is a supermarket. I might have the name wrong, but like something in my brain recognized it as being a gas thing then. So I said the wrong name, but it, like in my mind I like recognized it as a gas thing. I don't know what this tree shit is. I have 40 seconds. You have 3 guesses. I feel like these two have to be together. And then maybe this. And then this. Fuck. Hilton Hotels? Okay. And then maybe this is another hotel? Holiday Inn? Trying to think if there's like a B. Oh, he clutches it! He clutches it! Let's go! Drink. Bacardi Guinness. That's the Guinness logo? Oh, no. This is the Guinness logo, probably. And this is Bacardi. Okay. This is gas. Texaco! Texaco. Okay. And total. Hotel? This is the Marriott, right? That's what this is? And this is Four Seasons. Okay. Alright. It's kind of a weird logo, but okay. I knew I recognized that fucking red one. And this is... Phones? BlackBerry. That's the BlackBerry logo? I didn't know that. Well, that's a rare beating of the image fuzz grid. That doesn't happen too often. That does not happen too often. Okay. So we go mammal, we go moose. Get an ungulate in there already. Okay, not an ungulate. Otherwise it would have gone lower. So let's go with a carnivore. Bear. Okay, that's... So we're not in Lara, which means we're in... That means we're in like the rabbits, right? Yes, it does. It means we're in the Euras. I've learned how to do the game more. Oh, they don't have shrews. I guess mouse. Okay. Then we go monkey. Capuchin. Simian. Now this is where we always kind of get into trouble because those are the whole new world, old world shit. Orangutan. We want to be in homine, not hominidae. So chimpanzee. I mean, I guess we just do gorilla. No, we didn't get it. Because like I don't think mandrill is the right, because that isn't that old world. Oh, it's way up here. Yeah. All right, let me think. What do we usually do when we do monkeys? We do marmosets, but marmosets don't exist in it, right? So then we got like macaque is an option. Chimpanzees, gorillas, spider monkey. Oh, right, they don't let you do that. I feel like there's one that I always say when I say these three. Well, usually it's all I always say like orangutan, chimpanzee, gorilla, but then there was like another one. I guess we can still do macaque, but I don't think it's the right area anyway. Yeah, it's not. Needs to be more monkey. More human-y monkey. Human-y monkey. I don't want to look at chat. Because I know, like, I could figure this out. Not a gorilla, not a chimpanzee. Chimpan-A to chimpanzee. Mr. Smithers? I just realized in that picture that dude is holding a baby chimp and a baby gorilla. That's a crazy picture. That's a pretty wild picture. Humans aren't in this, right? They are in this. But I don't think that's where we... I mean, whatever, for the... Okay. I was like... Get owned. The most dangerous animal at it. I'm hunting the most dangerous game. A human being. Yeah. Anyone remember that book from school or whatever? Bonobo? Yeah, I mean, I know mandrills are monkeys and stuff, but like, I meant, look, I might not be using the right words, but I like know that they aren't the right branch. See, they're the old world monkeys. I'm like, we don't want the old world monkeys. We want us, which apparently are new worlds or something. Nice. I feel good about that. I think we are going to go more speed running today, just so we can get to the carbon. Middle evolution dragon. I feel like everyone's going to choose Dratini for that. Water dragon? Hold up, water dragon is Kingdra. I feel like everyone's going to choose Kingdra, but at the same time, if I'm speedrunning, then so be it. Kingdra it is. I think maybe you could do Gyarados Mega? Although it might change into Flying Dragon, I don't actually know. Hoenn Dragon? Call that Donkey in the Shrek movie? Can I get a... can I get a nice one or something for that? Water Steel and Polion obviously comes to mind. I don't know if there's any others. You know what? I'm speedrunning, so I'm gonna say the first thing that comes to mind that I know is the correct answer. Okay? 100%, so that's the only one. Okay, Hoenn Dragon. I mean, there is Salamence and stuff, but like... Flygon, yeah. I don't actually know if Trapinch is technically dragon, so maybe I just play it safe and go Flygon here, or whatever the... I'm blanking... Bagon? No. Wait, is Bagon the one that evolves into the thing that then evolves into Salamence? What the hell is the name of that middle stage? Anyway, whatever. I'll go Flygon. Sure. Hoenn Steel? That one might take me a moment to think about. Middle Evolution Steel? Metang? Magneton? I was gonna say, there's the Alolan things that become Steel type, but they aren't. Like Dugtrio, Alolan is Steel, but it's only 2-stage. Has Branched Evolution. Wait, that one might be harder. Branched Evolution, Water. Oh, that's like Poliwag. You could also do Slowpoke, I suppose, but I'll do Poliwag. Can I do Poliwhirl? I guess I could do Poliwhirl, right? Yeah. Again, going with early, quick answers. Steel, Middle Evolution, Steel Branched Evolution? That one's gonna be tough. For some reason, Steel types are hard for me to think about. Steel type Branched? We'll come back to that. Branched Hoenn. Branched Hoenn? Branched Hoenn and Steel Hoenn. Because I didn't have Ruby and Sapphire, so it's a little tougher for me to think about things that are exactly in Hoenn, because sometimes I confuse them for being in Sinnoh. Hoenn? Hoenn. Steel Hoenn. Guy on the farm using his tool. He's Steel Hoenn. Or the garden. Steel Hoenn. Steel. Skarmory's Gen 2. I remember when I like forgot Skarmory was Gen 2 for the longest time, because like you never saw anyone with it in Gen 2, I feel like. I just need to like look at Hoenn Pokemon somehow. I feel like that's like okay. I need to like get inspired by like seeing Hoenn related Pokemon. Oh wait, no, Fortress is also Gen 2. Fuck you. I was so excited for a moment. Damn it. Branched Evolution Hoenn is also fucked up. Is this motherfucker Gen 3 or is he Gen 4? Is Tyro Gen 3? I don't know if he is. No, he's not, right? Because No, wait. Gen 2 is Hitmontop. Gen 2 is Hitmontop. Gen 3 Tyrogue or is Gen 4 Tyrogue? Oh, no. Okay. Put him in a note. We'll remember him for later. I don't want to go to that yet. Okay, Steel Mid Evolution. There's plenty of options. I'm just gonna go with Magneton because that was my initial thought, along with Metang. Sure. Metal Evolution Dragon. I mean Gabite. I feel like this is an easy one, but I want like one more layer. What the fuck is that thing's name? Axuhaxorus. What is the middle fuck's name? Fracture? Let's go. I'm just proud that I remembered it. Okay. Branched evolution, middle evolution. Gloom. I guess, because Blossom and stuff. And then these two, Hoenn. Hoenn is one of my weaknesses as far as early gens goes, knowing specific things in it. Trying to think of episodes from the anime, but all I keep thinking of is like Skitty and May's Pokemon, Team Rocket's Pokemon. None of them are really Steel. Ash's Pokemon. Brock, I think Brock still had Fortress for a bit, at least. But then he ended up getting, like, the Ludicolo and stuff. Ludicolo and whatnot is not a branched evolution. I might have to gamble with the Tyrogue on the branched Evo. And then Steel Hoenn. Registeel? Wait, Registeel! Of course! Of course! Okay, hold on. I can do this. Branched Evolution Hoenn. Branched Evolution Hoenn. That Gloom spread is goofy as hell, by the way. Its eyes in particular. I know Havens has been saying stuff. I haven't been looking because I'm trying to get it on my own. We'll discuss your recommendations, you know, when I finish. Unless I give up. But Branched Evo Hoenn is fucking me up. All I can think of is Tyrogue, and I feel like it's Gen 4. I don't even feel like it's Gen 3. The problem is I can't even think of the episode that Tyrogue shows up in. Like, I can't... Like, it happens at some point in the anime, but I can't remember if it's Gen 4 or Gen 3, which means it wasn't very memorable episode. I feel... Because, I mean, we just watched an episode with Hitmontop in it, which is Gen 2. So then part of me is inclined to be like, well, maybe they still went back to that thing right again and went Tyrogue. Or they might have waited, because in Gen 4 they also added, like, baby Pokemon like Magby and stuff, right? And, well, no. I guess the opposite. They added, like, Magmortar and Electivire. They could have added that, too. Gen 3 Pokemon? Ludicolo... Rocket Pokemon. I might have to go Tyrogue. I don't think it's gonna be right. Tyrogue is 2? What? Damn. So I just didn't have it then, huh? Shelgon? Ralts? What was your Ralts answer for? Branched Evolution! Oh, how did I not think of Ralts? Oh, man. Okay. Damn, that would have been good. I don't even know if there's another one. That's funny because that line is so popular now. Yeah, that's one of those that in my brain it's Gen 4, even though I know it's Gen 3, but like in my mind I didn't know of it until Gen 4, so I just, yeah. It didn't even come to mind, which is funny. Because I remember there's a specific episode where Ralts and Max like do a whole rigmarole of stuff too. What a bummer. You did gaslight yourself into thinking it was, for sure. I wonder if people like kind of almost mix Blossom with like the Roserade line in a weird way, in a sense. Like, oh, Budew into Blossom. Like, you could maybe see that being a thing. Damn, Tyrogue is really 2, huh? Aggron's a good one. Mawile, I always forget about Mawile. I always forget about Mawile. Can I think of another Hoenn branched evolution that is not Ralts? Probably not. Let me think. Let me give me a second. So Remoraid, but that's Gen 2. Hillary. Is Smeargle Gen 2 or Gen 3? Not that that is relevant to like answering the prompt, but I feel like it's 3? I think it's 3. Branch evolution. It's crazy how much I've been blanking. But is it really 2? Damn, that's another one of those that like you just like never see it in the game. You probably knew it was back in the day and then forgot. Yeah, that definitely tends to happen. I'm putting in Ralt just so that I can actually get my full answer stats or whatever. Okay, Ralt doesn't count, so I guess go fuck myself. That's crazy. So I did predict Dragonair is the most common, and Salamence is number 2. Lairon more common than Magneton? That's crazy. Gloom, yeah, we hit that one. Clamperl instead of Poliwhirl. And then Slowpoke was my other guess, but I would have figured more people would have picked Slowpoke because like it's way more popular than these other two, but okay. Nerds assembled. Wurmple. I had to say Curlia? I guess so, whatever. No, because you could say Curlia, so it does work. I guess I had to say Curlia, yeah. Snowrunt? Snowrunt's a branched Evo? No, I mean, I knew that it happens when it happens to Curlia. I just figured the exact same reason you said Ralts is the exact same reason I said Ralts. That I just figured it would work. Yeah, Frostlass and Glalie. Just that, like I both know it, but then, like, also, like, just don't think about it. Nincada is Gen 3. Yeah, that's a good one, too. And then, this is most common? Really? Aeron instead of Registeel. Okay. Metagross, I figured, would be number 1 or whatever. And, yeah, the whole Metagross. Really? That's insane. Jirachi is the least common? Wow. Dragon Hoenn. What did I say again? Flygon. Shelgon. Yeah, the Salamence line pretty popular, huh? Vibrava. That would have been a sick guess. Yeah, Altaria. Yeah. Megas are cheating. We all know this. It's funny that people don't say, like myself included, did not really do legendaries besides Registeel, huh? Hisui, fuck you. Fuck you. This Sharp. Well, that used to be a final Evo until the very latest gen, so okay, relax. Has branched, Evo Metal, and then this is, what was this supposed to be? Okay, middle and then branched. Because this evolves into like the 2 different legendaries or something? What was this one? Dragon Water? I was right that Gyarados was not gonna work. Palkia! Yeah, that's a good one too. I know that one too. It didn't end up being quite as fast as, you know, some other times, but generally speaking, we didn't spend a ton of time thinking about other options, so. Because I definitely could have spent more time trying to think about rarer, you know, steel types or whatever. But okay. Yeah, whenever there's Gen exclusive stuff, it gets a little fuzzy, for sure. Well, part of it is that Gen 2, they don't really, like... I mean, it's a well-known thing that Gen 2, the way they made it, didn't, you know, show the new Pokemon as much as other games after that. Partially because they were probably afraid that, like, it might not sell as well, type of thing. Because, like, you know, the one thing people always point to is the gym leaders in Johto, like, mostly have Kanto Pokemon, if not all. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of true. Kind of true. And I think it's partially for those reasons. I need this thing. Oh. To put the camera on. Oh. Well, you know what I should do? Come on. For Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, we do a red towel. Ah, this is crazy. Now, there's not really like a, oh, hey, give me the playlist of a game that would really fit Valentine's Day. You know, that doesn't really work as much. We also have some other stuff that we could potentially use, such as, we can clamp our turtle in if we want to do that. Or our horse. Our horse? Our frog? Might do that so that we can use the this guy, the straight, the that's its official name, by the way. All right, let's go to making and craft category, and then I guess tag Discord because I didn't do makers, movers. Shakers, something, 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 something. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. No handlebars. Alright. Okay, okay. Bada bing. Bada boom. A scabadoo, a bibbidaboo. Okay, and then, yeah, yeah. Pretty sure I did lunch already in Pokemon Sleep. Let me check. Oh, it's dinner anyway. But yeah, I did. I know I did. Where is all sorts of things on the desk now. So we could decide to not frog today and instead do the turtle potentially. Like do a little turtle thing instead. You know what? Let me get this Absol out of here. I feel like whenever I bring this Absol in, it does absolutely fucking nothing. I bring it in because I want to get cacao, and it just fucking never does. It's just like always bad. Right. Take a look at what we got here. So frog. You be frogging. Using the new tool. A little bit. A little bit. I think we might do a little bit of this and then a little bit of the turtle. When you do some bird Pokemon flies in... Hold on, I didn't see what... I bet it's a matter of time until they release tickets that let you exchange for the exact dish. That'd be interesting. Although, I mean... Bird Pokemon flies in and drops the dish on the Snorlax. I mean, they could kind of do that already by, like, just having an exchange thing that then gives you the ingredients exactly to make a flan, I suppose. Was a little aggressive. I basically would have been. I think I did do a little bit off stream at one point because I was trying to get enough space that this thing could go right in the center here to really dig up that space between the 2 feet here. Because it is kind of a mess of a spot. I have to try to get through. But now that it's wide enough, I can actually chunk through a bit here. Will be good. I've only been doing like relatively basic recipes. Like, I've been doing a lot of the tomato apple one and the potato milk one. Because I want to mainly save, like... I don't have a big honey producer right now. Like, Wiggly sometimes makes some, and then if I have Butterfree in, sometime I get some from that too, but... I don't have, like, a big honey getter, so I'm trying to, like, save all of the honeys. Save the honeys. Okay, this is some good damage here. Good damage there. Because when you think about it, like there needs to be like, kind of need like, this whole thing should kind of be empty so the legs have like, you know, the legs shouldn't kind of like morph into them. Gotta be some space there. This is good. Now that it's this wide enough, really turn out a lot of that space. It's already took out so much. That's some progress. Yeah, this thing is really nice. Really nice to do some stuff here. With some of these tougher areas. Big chunks. Big chunk. It also looks so smooth. Smooth down there. Something like a baby bottom type of thing. It's always been one of those kind of strange comparisons people use. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Like, really? We can't think of anything, like, a little bit less weird than that? Not that there's anything, like, weird about, like, you know, humans existing, but I feel like you could probably come up with something else. How much does that annoy the mic when that happens? By the way. Is it like pretty loud and annoying? Oh, it doesn't do anything? Oh, that's great. When I was doing this thing where I was going, basically what happens is, you know, the wood part that carves like ends here, and then it goes poof, and then like that's kind of like a stronger impact or whatever. So I wasn't sure if that was like annoying or whatever. Thankfully it sounds like it's not, so that's great. Now the reason I'm changing to the knife sometimes here is because like it was kind of being uneven, or like it was like this and not this. Look at that, we're already like into the chest a little bit there. Or whatever you would call that. I guess it's not really necessarily chest, but like the speed at which that so on, and the speed which that just happened was like really quick and would have taken forever with just a knife. Or what I guess. Nice. That is pretty sweet. More separation. Ain't that something? Okay, so that was good. That felt good. The all that news about like Biden not taking like a, I don't know what it was called, but like a mental evaluation thing or something. And like people were upset, people were freaking out about that. But at the same time, I also heard that like that's not a normal thing that the presidents have done historically, type of deal. But at the same time, you know, in my mind, I'm like, well, technically the president doesn't have to show their tax filings or whatever, right? But historically they all did, and that was like a thing that people thought was good. And this is somewhat the reverse of that in terms of the presidents haven't had to do that historically, but maybe it's not a bad thing to show anyway, type of deal. I just pack it up. I feel good about that. No, he didn't take it. That's the whole, like, some people were, you know, oh, he's refusing to take the test. But it isn't something that, like, has had a precedent to really be set to do that. But at the same time, I don't know if it's the same thing that Trump did. Some people, I don't know. Some people were making a deal out of it. Hold on, let me check in on something. Worcester's got 1,500 people. He might be deep in a run. I'm gonna guess he is. He's an hour and a half in, which does tend to mean it's probably gonna at least get to like 2.5. Just because a lot of the middle is just not that special. Raikou just kind of kills everything, but so how do I want? How do I want to do this? I want the back legs have that kind of thing to them. And then also the Yo, what up, J-Dog? Going on? How goes it? Nothing? I'm just checking a picture or reference picture. If like when I pause and I'm just kind of like looking like over here, it's usually I'm either looking at chat or I'm looking at a reference picture for our frog friend here. This is the reference picture I'm using. Unfortunately, it only has that one angle, which would be, it would be nice if there was more than just that. I will. It would probably be nice if there was. How have things been? Or, you know, if you're just gonna chill and, you know, lurk around, that's fine too. I'll leave you alone. That's the case. Up to you. Up to you. Is frogging about. I feel like I can still just like go deeper here for a while. Cause like head's gonna be up there. So I feel like I can almost take out like this entire thing, right? Don't you think? Because, like, doesn't that make sense? Head's gonna be there. I feel like that makes sense. Maybe I'm crazy. That makes sense. Okay. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to do some more demos on Friday, though. That'll be good. We do also have the bonus Saturday stream this week. Because I'm qualified for that magic thing by accident. But, you know, that's fine. I think it would be funny if I, like, basically just, like, lose right away. And then we're like, oh, alright, I guess the bonus stream's over? Not necessarily gonna be what happens, like, maybe I would do some other stuff or whatever, but it would be kind of funny if that's how it went. Build it up to be this whole thing and then just like instantly lose. It could, I mean, that could realistically happen. I don't know how many losses you're allowed to give or whatever. You know what song came to my mind yesterday in the shower? The one that's... I actually don't know if it's from the 80s or not. The one that is, You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. Go dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. And then, like, I always thought it was, like, a black lady that sang that song until, I don't know, not that long ago, but, like, a few, you know, maybe several years ago, and then I finally learned that it's just, like, a white guy singing that song. Like, oh, shit. I did not know that. Good song, though. Chipping away at that little chest hole, or whatever you want to call that. What a weird. That was weird the way that this thing was interacting with the wood. That was strange. The Bee Gees song? I don't know if it's a Bee Gees song or not. I would believe you if I guess. You make me feel like dancing. The Leo Sayer song. You make me feel like dancing. I'm gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I'm gonna dance the night away. That one. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Woo, dancing. Woo, dancing the night away. That one. Did the Bee Gees do like a cover, or is that they have like a song of the same name or something? I mean, I can't play it. There's no it like it would definitely get instantly DMCA'd and stuff. Totally different song. Yeah, I always thought that song was sang by like a black lady, and then I found out I don't know what year, but way later than when the song came out, or way later than when I had first heard it, that's for sure. There's a shaving of wood that has fallen between the keys of my keyboard. I am delicately getting it using the pencil. Okay, I got it. Nice. Clutch! The grain is being real finicky here now. Getting closer. Something else that happened yesterday. I'm blanking now. There's something else that I had wanted to. Have you ever had a song like that though, where like the person that actually sings the song was a completely different from your expectation, whether that's like guy to girl, girl to guy, etc. For sure. This is an interesting noise that this is making. It's definitely making an interesting noise, that one. Can't think of any example. Yeah, it's one of those things that's hard to think of an example of off the top of your head, for sure. What a weird noise. I was gonna go, but then I was like, if I did that, then the dust would actually spray everywhere and not stay on the stay on the on the towel, which is, I want it to stay on the towel. Remember when that started, like, down here? That started all the way down here. Nice. I feel like I downloaded... No, I don't necessarily feel like I downloaded too many demos from that Steam Next Best demos, but rather that, like, it will take a long time to get through them all, I feel like. Unless some of them are actually short. But a lot of the ones we did last time were not that short. Like the cat one and the truck one took quite a while. They were almost like an hour each. Compared to some of the demos we did last time that were more like 5 to 15. I mean, the mic is definitely saying that that's getting picked up. Not so relaxing to hear that noise, I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, but it's not a bad sound? Okay. I guess as long as it's not that bad of a sound, then that's okay. Not sure why, but sometimes the emotes are taking a while to load. For me, like only in my chat specifically, I feel like though. Like when you type one, sometimes it takes a bit to load. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like blaming you. It's just strange. Also, when I opened, I forget. I think I either restarted my laptop or like restarted Discord on the laptop or something. But when it opened, it had like a, you know, sometimes Discord will have a thing at the very top that's kind of like an update notification or something like that. It was a different color. It was like orange or something, and it said like, your computer can no longer update Discord beyond this point or something. Because it's on Windows 7 or whatever, or it's really old. That shit's always funny to me. I've never seen it for Discord before, but like I've seen that type of thing obviously for this laptop before, where it's like, oh, we can't update your program anymore. Like Chrome, I'm pretty sure I can't update it anymore on the laptop as well. Like, all right, leave me alone then. I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, man? Doing some leg work today, it seems. Look at that. That's where you can really see a lot too. That's like all the way flat. Finger went all the way through. The Pokedoku's fun, but like sometimes it kind of takes a while. I feel like, even when I like semi speed run it, feels like it takes longer than the others. Although sometimes connections we take a while with, sometimes Metazoo, but yeah, this thing is awesome. This thing helps a lot. The reason I'm using the knife right now is to go around the base of the whip. This area. I mean, I haven't done any kind of like detail stuff at all in the entire thing, really. Kind of in a like I'm afraid to type of thing, but also in terms of like, well, a lot just has to be cut away anyway, so like whatever. I can delay that stuff by doing all the other, you know, there's a lot of other stuff that what I have noticed a lot during the carving streams is that I don't drink enough water compared to usual. Stay on top of that. Now what I might do here is originally I was planning to try to finish this by February, but that is not gonna happen. There's no way. Unless I did a ton off stream, there's no way that this would get finished in February. Today and then like 2 more Wednesdays, that's not gonna be it. I don't even know if there's 2 more Wednesdays. Are there 2 more Wednesdays from today? Yeah, there is, but there's no way. Unless I did a lot off stream. So I'm thinking maybe we try to do one of the turtles. Like start the turtle after stretch break. And do one of those because it's a lot smaller. I feel like that's not a bad idea. Also, I think it will help, like in general, switching, you know, projects like that is kind of, for some people it's a good thing, for some people it's not. I feel like for me that tends to be a good thing. And then also if I actually finish something, that will also feel nice. As opposed to like working on one thing forever and not feeling yet like you're actually getting anything done. The Worcester run is still going. Dude, he had a pink price. And Jasmine was good too. That might have been an A+. On Jasmine, what the hell? O roll then kill. I'll butter my biscuit. I always thought that was kind of a weird. A bit of a weird one. Alright, look at this. What I actually also want to decide is like this area. Because we could probably do kind of a similar thing. Like, I don't actually, like, obviously his feet, or its feet, are going to be here. Like, it might just, do I basically just do that here? Maybe not that thin in the center, like, potentially. And then do I actually want empty space back here, or does it just hold butt? Or like, you know, frogs kind of like squish when they sit a little bit and just kind of like blob together. Like, it wouldn't be crazy for kind of this bottom area to just like this whole thing to be not cut. Kind of. Or not to have a hole. At the very least, I can do a little out. And at least get out some. Feel like that's reasonable. And then what I'm not sure of is how would this work in this? Can I guy? Probably not. Maybe? Pretty awkward because I have to like hold it at like an angled up. Awkward. It's kind of working. Get it started, but definitely something. Something. I think maybe a combination of both might help. We'll see. If you do want this to be different music, we can definitely do that. I don't know if we've already looped or not. Okay. Full separation. A wee bit. Knife to try and score the edges. Some crunchy cuts. Very crunchy cuts. I don't know what the right word is for that, but the group of pranksters on Twitch, something Death Squad, all they do is call into municipality meetings that have input from general public and speak spoilers and hate speech. They called into Worcester last night. 2 weeks ago. I did not know this. This is a Twitch group? Whoa. That piece exploded. That's unfortunate. I feel like that's one of those things that like someone would have like made a tweet thread about and then Twitch would have banned their account by now. Kind of things. They get cut off but not before saying the N-word or something. Seems more like kick behavior. And it's not great, I would say. It's probably not great. guy get in there too now. Almost. Local journalists you follow broke the news on who the group was following the situation from 2 weeks ago. Yesterday they called in using his name. Interesting. Wait, they called in using the journalist's name? Like the bad guys called in using the journalist's name? Oh, damn. Second call was an AI voice woman, Annalisa Franklin. Damn. That's a messy situation. So, what happened after that? I mean, surely they didn't just be like, oh, that must be the journalist. Gotta wonder who actually watches that. Not the broadcast, but the people doing the quote-unquote. Like, even when I was like a kid, you know, little shit or whatever. I think I would do that. Or listen or like watch people that do that. No, for sure. They knew it wasn't, but at first the prankster wasn't saying any hate speech directly, just saying that some slave ships were owned by Jews. Oh boy. Was this one of the like broadcasts where it's like, is it one of those things where like there's a vote on a special, like a certain topic, and then people can give comment on it, or just a generic? Anyone want to give comment on anything about happening in Worcester? Until he said the N word. Yeah. Oh, no. We got a little separation there now. Kind of see it, right? I see it. Nice. What is RPB talking about? I mean, you could just kind of scroll and read it. Comments about the items on the agenda for the weekly city council. So last week they were voting on petition to let homeless camp in public parks. A ton of people came out in opposition. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about normal. Happen. I don't know how deep I want the back leg part to be. I'm probably gonna not go too much deeper than it is now. By the way, looks like Claire went fine for Worcester. Thinners weren't too bad, I think. Unless I missed something. Watch it through a commentary, some local comedians or journalists. Yeah, those types of things can be funny, but also one of the things like you would have to, you know, kind of scan through it all to get the few actual good parts type of deal. So then you let someone else do it. Damn, a pink Claire split? That's crazy. I'm gonna get a Pog Champ in there. Pog Champ. You don't mind me? Don't mind me throwing that in there? Definitely seems like if this run goes the distance, just based on the number of good splits I've seen, you probably will be happy with this and maybe not run it for quite a long time after, but we'll see. I didn't catch all the runs so far, but... And again, it's still got like an hour and 30 to go, give or take. Which includes the journalist whose name Hangsters used. He was celebrating Valentine's Day with his girlfriend, so he wasn't there. Then he joins via Zoom because he was alerted his name was being used, and he goes, "Check it out, I've been slaving over this chicken mole." Oh boy. I don't even know what that is. What is a chicken mole? By the way, Havens, if you have some music you would like to have played, I think we've looped this playlist at this point. Mole is savory chili chocolate sauce. Am I pronouncing it right? Mole? Is that how it's pronounced? Don't actually know. Why the grain is being so strange here. Let you check. Oh. Pulling it up. Must have had really good spinners to get a pink on Claire then, though. Look at all that. Good stuff right there. Doesn't have the accent, but it should, because Mexicans pronounce it mole. So I said it right then. Mole? Mole. If I said it, mole. Interesting. Chicken mole. Can't say I've ever heard of that before. But, you know, I'm also kind of stupid. When it comes to food stuff, I'm pretty ignorant. When it comes to food stuff. Alright, now he's at the Kimono Girls. There's gonna definitely be some bad luck here, but Umbreon went well, so that's a good start. Jolteon can be a real menace. Because T-Wave first turn, and then other shenanigans can follow. But Espeon, smooth. You think you heard it once at a Mexican restaurant and knew what it was from Spanish class? Fair play. Uh-oh, some pieces flew off over here. Pick those up. Alright, I'm tired of this music. Let's get some of the normal. Alright, here we go. Jolteon time. Damn, T-Wave occurred. Double team. Now, and he hit the strength, he did. Average Jolteon. One thing led to another. You're going down this rabbit hole until you watching the City Council Death Squad live stream at 8 p.m. or some Twitch knockoff called Odyssey that allows Nazis. What the? He said they also called Brookline and Portland, Maine, and are focused on some southern CA areas. How strange. Strange existence. Well, it is about stretch time. They've sent hate mail directly to the city councilors. That is... Fucking no life? Yeah. Well, yeah. It's weird that they're streaming it. Not weird that they're doing it, but like weird that nothing's happened even though they're doing it. I feel like they're streaming it on Twitch, then like the journalist alone, I feel like, could get the channel banned. Maybe it's not like a channel that they're really, you know, going out of their way to... Like, it could just be like an alt type channel and then they just spit up a new one or whatever. Don't actually know if they're like doing it for content or something in the sense of trying to get people to subscribe or whatever. Frog it up. Yep. I suppose I should stretch break, huh? You didn't read the article this closely, now you're grossed out? You're reporting on real news, I'm reporting on a speed run. We're doing the same thing. I'm reporting on a speed run as it's happening, you're reporting on, you know, that. We're basically the same. Alright, good time to do stretch break. Both because music, or both because time, and because speed run, it's just doing the Lugia thing. So also a good time for that reason. So I'm gonna fill the water because it's empty. Grab apple and
We know your
come
time
back.
is
Oh, I
valuable.
gotta turn off the
Thank you for
fireplace.
holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Yo. So, stretch time and such. Hitting the spinners going into Kanto. I gotta see this moment, because if it happens, he might... it's bad. It's like minus 30 seconds or more. Oh. Switch to standing as well. Wait, can you do stare in chat for me? Maybe I can do it. I do that. Stare. I did stare in a different chat. I did stare in a different chat, and it had like a thing on it. I don't know what it... Oh, a Valentine's Day. It has like a rose in its mouth or something. Interesting. You know how I have the mini clamp that I was gonna potentially use? I also have big clamp of the mini clamp. For extra clamping. Clamp your nuts off, kid. Added. Yo, he's got the big clamp. I haven't watched Pokemon. Gotta get to that. Dude, you ready to fucking go to the grocery store tomorrow and get all that Valentine's Day candy half off? Let's go. Classic. I will not be doing that, but... Oh, fat, exactly. Wait, do we not have people? Huh. Isaac? If that was like, if I like accidentally removed it, or just how we've never had it or something? Is Pokemon still going? They like 2 or... Had it open to support. Definitely goes down overnight, that's for sure. Wake up, it's more... And usually when going to bed, it's been like 600 maybe. I do wonder if what the Twitch Plays Pokemon guys expect. So I would say there was a little bit of a missed execution on Twitch's part, because like they tweeted about Twitch Plays Pokemon before the run started. So then I imagine a lot of people got there before the run actually started, and it was kind of like dead. Then those people probably kind of like left it in back, but thought that it was the run. Unfortunately, that original run magic will never kind of had to be there. Get standing. Make me feel like standing. Gonna stand the night away. Oh, that's what you call a callback? Something something plus 2. Okay. Standing stretches. Plus 0.05? I guess I have to take it. My left foot's big toe, starting like late afternoon, early evening, started like bothering me. And it still is, like 24 hours later. Very annoying. It's like sensitive to the touch, like the right side of the toe, kind of like the right side of where the toenail ends and meets like the rest of the skin and such. kind of sensitive and red and pinkish. Very annoying. I don't really know what happened. So yeah, very annoying. So even like, well, basically, I don't know what the chances are of me being able to run with it tomorrow. I did not run with it today. I biked today, which was doable, but it was still like irritating and like sometimes painful. I probably had my foot on the pedal slightly different than normal as well. Alright, he's heading into the Elite Four. What we're gonna do, while I eat my apple, is, Pokemon Sleep. Contact the dermatitis a lot? Do I do this? Is this, did you just inform me of what I get sometimes? Maybe? The images are not helpful. I'll say that much. A word to describe a number of skin irritations and rashes caused by genetics or overactive immune systems, infections, allergies, irritating substances, or more. Doesn't feel like that doesn't help me know the answer. Gonna be honest, I don't know based off of What does dermatitis look like? Red, weepy, crusty, flaky. It's definitely not flaky and crusty. It just gets kind of like reddish, pinkish, and maybe ever so slightly expanded. I don't know what the right word is. Swelling, very slightly, because you mentioned it. Your toe, for you like these little water blisters. Damn, he lost time on Rival. That was what? That includes. Maybe it had to do with this stuff. Which two? Where is he? Okay. We cook dinner. We bite an apple. Wood smell plus the apple. Cook. There are desserts that use corn, right? I have actually some amount of corn now from ingredient magnets. But okay, the corn stuff is all... The tea time corn scones require 18... We can do a fluffy sweet so I can see what's in here. I have 35 green grass corn is one short of 2 of that. I think I might save those for Sunday. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do flour gift macarons twice. I might not even get it once because I only have 16 cacao. So I might end up trying to do double tea time scones and 1 fruity flan. I think that's what we're aiming for. I only need 1 more corn and 2 more ginger for that to happen. That seems doable. It also means that I don't have to farm as much honey if I'm only going to do 1 fruity flan. So that's good news too. And if I'm aiming to do that, not use the cacao, that means I could do a recipe that uses cacao and maybe a slight bit of honey, like a lovely kiss smoothie, perhaps. Yeah, that actually makes some sense. Fill that with some beans for good measure. Off to the races. I haven't done this recipe in a long time. Funky song. I don't think I've gotten a single crit this week, by the way. And that still continues. What an apple. What an apple. Alright, so we're hoping for Machamp range. He got it. Nice. He got the Machamp range on Bruno. We're at Master 1. What are you at? You're on Cyan, right? You three. Have you been you've been doing an incense every day to get the 7 incense mission? Not that you have to do one each day, you could do 2 on a couple days. So far, yes. Same. I've done 2 Pokemon spawn ones. I did Squirtle, then Totodile. Music? Oh, the song just has empty space at the end. No Sucker Punch on Murkrow, nice. Crash, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. This Worcester run's looking like it might be something special. Might turn it on the stream when we get, if it gets close. Maybe when it gets to like, if it gets to Blaine, let's say. Which there's a decent chance of, but doing the Elite Four now, heading into Johto soon. Or heading into Kanto soon, rather. Woo! It does feel like there should be something for the Jazz, but it'd just be like that. Dude, the Golden Delicious I got, they're all Giganto ones, which is sweet. Nice and tasty. I do think we'll probably pause the frog and go to the turtle for the end. Second half here, rather. But, I mean, this definitely proved the that the new tool edition was awesome. This thing was very useful. So that's great. Thumbs up for me. Very nice having this on while having Worcester going on the side. Okay. Stretch time over. Time is over. Kind of using my finger to try and get out any last bits of shavings and stuff that are lingering. Doesn't go everywhere when I move it off. Someone's at your door. Someone's at your door. Go check. Alright. So here's our reference. So this is a line of turtles instead of an individual turtle, and this turtle's a little bit bigger too, I think. I mean, it definitely is, but... First thing we can do is definitely take off a lot of this side. Protrusion. Mod check, mod. Yeah, we. All right. Beat 4 has been completed. Time for Kanto. So there's definitely still things that can go wrong for sure. One thing that could go wrong that would be really bad is Surge. Crash Manip is messed up. That could be quite bad. There's also lots of little time losses that can occur too. Like double battle with Blossom and whatnot, and paralyze it and such. That can be bad. Angle's kind of annoying. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, I wanna go... notch where like the... so like you can kind of see the pencil line, but... see how like on this you kind of have like that little, you know, the indent in, so that it differentiates the foot from the shell. So we're gonna notch into that area and then Right, so he's on the SSN now. That usually goes by pretty quick. Okay. All right. See? Little notch. Notch into the. Oh. Down the line. Pokemon next. How about a Ditto? Actually, that would be kind of hard. Ditto would be kind of hard. Do. It would have to be something easy. An easy Pokemon. How did this song get in here? Oh, this is just... That's right. There's the actual SNES game. I feel like this is going to get DMCA'd, though, anyway. Maybe not. It probably will, but whatever. Do. Now I'm doing the front. No. Front. Not that this would ever happen to you, but if someone were to ever somehow judge you for carving wood and having it start looking like this, because this is basically what it would start at, like just cut with like a saw, like a band saw type thing, as well as a drill here as well for a little bit of space. Like instead of being an actual block of wood, you can just tell them they're stupid. Because it really doesn't change anything about the process, except saving you time of doing pointless parts. Like it doesn't change like anything that matters. Like, okay, you just you would just basically be like hand sawing off the portions, which is like, that's just a waste of time. You want to use whatever tools to take off as much wood as possible that isn't required by knife. Because if it doesn't need the knife for it, then it probably means it's you actually use the tree. No. He's more legit than me. No. The back of this, I think that he cut the back of this. Well, I guess we're gonna need Looking at the reference a bunch. He lost a slight amount on the Sabrina split. I'm guessing maybe a spinner or something. I mean, that's basically doesn't mean it. So. I want to do this. I go. This should be notched or for a distinction from the yeah. How about a sphere? Thing is, it's not a bad idea, right? Because it's basically just a sphere and then like a little kind of legs, arms, face. The weird part about that, it would be like, without painting it, would it still look good? How would you do the differentiating colors type part? Or would you need to? Those are the kinds of things to keep in mind. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I feel like I would like want to take a closer look at Spiel a little bit. Like, I mean, I know what his Spiel looks like, but you know what I mean, like detail wise. You don't think you would need to? But those are the types of things to keep in mind for sure. I mean, anyone that's like a normal animal will probably be more like easy to, not easy, but like feasible, I guess. But even then, you know, like there's differences there too. Like there's plenty of animals that some are easier to do than others. That's for sure. Reshiram, yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Any bird is probably going to be tougher, because having to do all the feathers, depending on how feathery they actually are. You know, anything more ornate will be tougher. Oddish could be kind of like, both, you know, some of it being relatively easy, some of it being hard. The thing about Oddish was that it would be almost scary if when you actually try to do like the two or three individual leaves, because you'd be so worried about breaking it, about those parts breaking. Where did I put the pencil? Pencil fall? No, it's right there. More wood shavings trying to fall between the keys of the keyboard. notches. Cut. Go. Seal. I mean, like, there's plenty of ones that would work. It's a matter of kind of choosing, really. Don't even gotta sand it around. Nose pass. Honestly, that'd be kind of a funny one, huh? Now granted, I'm not trying to make it look exactly like the ones in this example, but in them for reference. Mainly what I'm trying to look at is like the head connecting to the shell separating, the shell separating from the legs and the head, and how to make that maybe look. Not even having to sand, it's funny. Okay, so here's the paralyzed blossom moment. No para. We'll take it. Definitely still take it. Not having to sand nose pass is funny. What would be the easiest possible thing? Like, what's the most square-ass blocky, like, boring... Porygon? Porygon would be kind of fun. It would almost be tough to, like, get all the angles right, but could do a lot of it. Might do what I want. Getting there. Really just trying to get the front thing how I want it. I don't know if I want his head to go like this guy's head kind of leans up like that. Do I want that? Can I even do that? Doesn't really go up the same height. I mean, I think that this guy's head's going to be a little more flat and forward based on the shape. Right? Yeah, kind of feels like it has to be. Then means the okay, okay. He's fighting Misty right now, by the way. No confusion was pretty good luck there. Good luck. From the Golduck. Feet don't need much. Supposed to look pretty basic. They don't need much. But looking bad. Looking not so bad. But it's kind of much larger than the other one. Here we go. Next is Erica. Gotta do the power plant first. In between the leg stuff. Could use a little more. More, give me more. Probably should have looked up some examples to reference to images wise. This one is going to look a bit different than the wood example that we have, I feel like. Here. Alright, you got me. Oh, dark tunnel. A couple bonks here. Not ideal, but not the end of the I guess either. Approaching the 3-hour mark, 2:57 right now. Not of me doing this, but of the... Oh, I like couldn't hear the music, it's just quiet. Guess that's fake. Sure. It is glitchless, that's correct. Worcester's Pokemon Soul Silver glitchless speedrun. I'll pull it up if we get to... I mean, I guess I could pull it up now. I don't know. Maybe that's... But what we could do it, and go like... Browser... Add existing... Oh, here. Still capture, add existing browser. And we go... Then we go... We put it down here. So we can... You can see what we're talking about as we're doing it, maybe? If that's okay, I don't know. So one of the main things that can be good or bad here is... and I didn't crop the bottom specifically so that you can see that it's his name and everything. There's a couple things here that can happen between Jump Pluff and Blossom. This can U-turn. Let's see. There's the U-turn. U-turning isn't the worst. It's kind of okay. If Blossom, ideally we want it to go for Solar Beam, because then that just takes a turn. And then doesn't cause us any problems. Now sometimes we don't even need that, but sometimes we do. So like you do the X special. See, that's a time loss. The Giga Drain, technically a time loss there. You want it to go for Solar Beam so that it doesn't do anything for that turn, and then you just one-shot it with the Shadow Ball. So that's technically a time loss, not a perfect Erica. Not a perfect Erica. This side is like... How the hell do you want me to cut this? Every angle that I cut at, the wood is like, no, you're against the grain every direction. Any direction that you're going to be happy with? Not really, no. It's still acceptable. It's not a huge time loss, but it is like technically a time loss, as you may be able to see if you squint. It's minus 40 now instead of minus 43. The next is Janine, which is pretty straightforward. The only thing could be the bike path here. If he gets hit by a spinner, that's obviously really bad, so let's hope he dodges it. I think there's like two, really. That one, and then there's one more. Yep. Yep. So that was clean. Clean. Give that an easy. And then Janine, he just has the path memorized to get to the boss, so it doesn't really... The gimmick of the gym or whatever, being invisible and stuff, doesn't really matter here. Or not in the same way that maybe it normally would. And then the fight itself is pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot to be said. So, the next thing, though, potentially can be scary, because it is the Lieutenant Surge, which means Trash Manip. Hopefully is not failed. just doing the space between the two bag legs here with the chisel thing, whatever it's called. There you go, Janine clean. Basically the same amount of time, minus 40. Crash manip time. Crash manip time. So here we go. I turned on the volume a little bit in case he says something. Like, oh fuck, I've messed it up or something. But usually he would already kind of know going into it. So we'll see. Let's see. Here we go. Crash manip. Uh-oh. He's thinking? Okay. He's got it then. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Good shit. Okay, so now Raichu is like very high chance of doing a T-Wave, but if it doesn't, that's ideal. But it almost always will. Or I've like maybe seen like one run where it hasn't. So let's see. No T-Wave? No, but he missed! As he said, fuck off. That's funny. That went from like, this could be awesome to, now it's even a little bit scarier than usual, but luckily he hit the second one.
I could have had no Thunder Wave. Could have actually made up time.
Because yeah, he definitely would have gained time here. Because Surge almost never gets that. But the run is still on for sure. Next up would be Brock as far as bad things or good things. I don't remember what the last Brock was in terms of if it hit ranges or not. But the two fossil Pokemon on Brock, Almastar and Kabutops, they...
At least I didn't miss any more Thunderbolts. If you start missing more, you can run out of PP. Not have enough for red.
They are one-shottable, but it's not 100% of the time. It's like a higher chance, I think, that it's one-shots than otherwise. Also, Almastar can protect turn 1 when it's out, which, you know, obviously that's a time loss because it's just a waste of time. So ideally you want, and they're usually the last two Pokemon that he brings out in the battle. So, we will see. We will see what happens. And again, I'm still just kind of doing the space between these back legs. Alright. Gotta wake up Snorlax. And Major there. Just like Lugia, run away. And Brock time. I don't know what happened on his Blaine last time to get a C-. I feel like that means he had to like hit a spinner or something. Or not a spinner, but a swimmer. There's no way he would get C- just for Arcanine Extreme Speed, right? I feel like that's not the case. I feel like that would just be like a B Blaine or like an A- or something. Here we go. Brock time. Brocco time. Remember, Onyx and Ammonite, or Amistar and Kabutops. So once again, prayers are needed. Once again, Wood has gotten into the keyboard.
My run yesterday, I saved another 45 seconds between here and red. If you could give me those 45 seconds again, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
We will have to see on that. We will have to see on that. Okay. So no protect, Amistar, please, when you come out, and then also ideally no survival. Get one hit, please. So, Kabutops. No! Bad luck. Did not one-shot it.
And that's a critical.
Oh, and he got crit back. That's actually really bad. That's actually really bad. You can see why that wastes so much time, because the heal takes forever. Healing in Gen 4 takes a long time. And then, you know, just not one-shot in general. And he got Protect? No. This is about as worse as it can get. About as bad as it could get there. For Brock.
I have to heal before blue as well, so it's actually even more time loss than that.
Yeah, he's right. It is more time loss than that because it was a crit.
Absolutely.
Just really bad. Really bad. Really bad stuff. Because yeah, he can't fight blue with that kind of health. I sort of alluded to when the crit first happened. Okay. I mean, he can still get world record,
There I make up like
obviously, but
extra.
you know, it could have been the run of all runs for the most part. Now it's maybe not as much. Can still be obviously really good.
Well, we're looking at a bit over 35 seconds for missing that range on Bulldogs.
I don't know if you heard him. He said gonna be losing like 35 seconds because of that not one shot into the crit
13 and 16.
from Kabutops. So it's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Well, actually, no. Some of it is because almost like that is.
So also the yeah, I mean that was basically worst possible Brock. That was pretty much worst possible Brock.
Around that area.
That was unfortunate. Now Blaine, really the only thing is E-speed on Arcanine. You have to do this Bidoof fight.
Bad my luck is with those ranges. That was the best time I've ever had by miles. Still fucking miss, and then get fucking critical.
So you know, he's still probably gonna be sad. Hard not to be when things were going so well. So the Arcanine is on the first opponent here, I believe.
But it's still the case that I have hit the Umbreon range against the Kimono girls more times than I have hit the Brock ranges. This despite the fact that the chance of getting the Brock ranges is 72%, and the chance of getting the Umbreon range is 12.5%.
No E-speed, so that's good. Dude, imagine if it E-speed crit killed. That would have been insane. That would have been pretty nuts. And not in, like, a good way. Not in a good way. Doing some notching here to do big cuts. Because the back legs here were not quite cut. Really? From the start? From the jump? I use this thing. Kind of. It's hard to use this thing when you're like holding the object like this as well, but kind of working.
Yeah, so I'll heal after Blaine, because I do a menu after Blaine anyway. But yeah, I've got to heal before Blue.
So I wonder if he's gonna go for a riskier blue or not. We'll see. I mean, I guess part of it is if blue gives it to him, to be fair, but there are a couple different blue strats, some more risky than others, but also they usually have to be... Blue has to provide the chance to do it. So... And a lot of that starts with the Executor. Well, it kind of all starts with the Executor, whatever the Executor decides to do. But it looks like we're probably going to see the end of the game unless he goes for, like, mega over-the-top risk for blue, but because it's still... I mean, it's not going to be ahead by a lot. It might not even be ahead by much at all, but will still technically be ahead. I think. It'll be close, actually. We won't really be able to tell till the end of blue anyway, and then... depending on how blue went, that also will affect it. So. This is one of those parts where the splits don't really line up with how good or bad a certain spot was. So like this, Brock doesn't look as bad as it is, and neither does the Blaine. That's because the heal is taking place now, so it's gonna affect the blue split more than it normally. You know, it's not really blue's fault that the split is bad. It's just that's when you try to make up the mistake. So like, yeah, he saved 3 seconds technically. Your mom and 2 bros got COVID? This is the 3rd time? Jeez. A lot of times. So to compare the back leg with that. At least it looks like something cut out. So here we go, blue time. So it's all about the Executor at the beginning here, so take a look. Yes, it's not great that they keep getting COVID though, huh? But it also kind of means that they're not really. Well, not necessarily that they're not caring, but like they're kind of not caring. Maybe. Okay, so there's Trick Room, so that means he's gonna have to time things right here so that when Trick Room ends, that he'll actually go for what needs to be done. Now the scary part here is that Executor can also do Sleep Powder, so if he does that, and then the sleep... Okay, sorry, Hypnosis, not Sleep Powder, but Hypnosis missing is bad, because then Hypnosis 2 if it hits. Now this has to all time out correctly, which he usually knows better than me, because I haven't been counting. But if the Twisted Dimensions return to normal, then he goes for the kill here.
If it was the turn afterwards, it would have been really bad.
So not ideal.
If you're going full restore to get rid of it, and that's when the Trick Room goes down, that's...
But he did basically all the right things there. I mean, he did do all the right things that he could do.
Though, and because I had to heal before the fight, won't be making up the time on blue.
It's a pretty good, pretty great, a pretty great blue fight, to be honest. But the time will look, what might look worse because he had to do the heal after the Blaine and then yada yada yada, all the stuff I already said.
Kind of a normal blue fight, this would be totally fine, and it still is totally fine, to be fair. It's just that the split is a bit worse than a normal blue fight because I had to heal before the fight.
Okay, so he's saying what I'm saying. I paused the music, by the way. Why that anymore? You're wondering why that disappeared? Cutting out big old chunk. The other leg to try and even up. Boom, look at that chunk. Bam. That was almost easier to do. Is RPB getting riled up again? No. I mean, he wasn't riled up in the first place. So, yeah, because the blue split was actually quite good, it somehow made it seem like the bad part never happened. Kind of great news, obviously. So, now it's just the red fight, so potential world record here, but red can obviously cause a lot of problems, so not out of the woods by any means. Hardest fight in the game, or most potentially awful fight in the game, I guess. I feel like pausing the music has made it more intense. Like more scary. More scary. I mean, there's so many different ways where the red fight can go wrong. I don't really even know how to begin explaining that. But here's the thing. Here's the special part about this run, is that the current record that he has is 30-30-03. So, we could be witnessing the first sub 330. Potentially. So that's what's on this, that's what's at stake here. The first 329. And before bad red RNG, and then he gets like 330.01 or something instead. Before that. I mean, it definitely could happen. It could happen. Definitely could happen. Okay. Notching. Separating this foot. This part's all kind of not trivial, but in terms of at least for us watching, kind of let him do his thing as he traverses the mountain, Mount Silver. Everyone starts praging and spamming all sorts of emotes and everything. All that goodness. What's there? Most at red. Most at time for all the marbles, etc. And before, once again, a Jolt tackle crit Pikachu to ruin it all. Standard red behavior could definitely occur. Alright, here it comes. Gloves off. Good luck, good luck. Get her dances in. Volume up. Alright, so Pikachu's gonna Volt Tackle. You hope it for it to be in a range where it then goes for Quick Attack next turn. On that turn, you do the heal. I guess because he's at full health and he did the X defend first, then you do it this way. Yeah. So he must be on Raikou 0 then, which makes sense. Now it's gonna go for the Quick Attack, and you go for the full restore. So he must have done X defend first. I wasn't really reading that, thinking about what's happening and describing it. So Quick Attack, boom. So he'll be at better health for when he gets to the next thing. And the other reason the X defend is good too is because then that's better against Snorlax. Because Snorlax you can't one hit. So part 1 done. No Pikachu crit. Or no crit from Pikachu rather. Now comes Snorlax. Snorlax can use Blizzard, and if that misses, that's good. If he uses Crunch, so that's great. He missed. Blizzard is great news. Blizzard. Okay, second one hits. Not bad. Now there's still Venusaur, which is a problem. But Lapras is a one-shot, I believe. Lapras is a one-shot. Blastoise is not a one-shot, I believe, so there also could be problems here. Or yeah, he's because of the special. Okay, Blizzard hit, we would rather that have missed. We would definitely rather that have missed. Second one miss. Focus at Blast miss is also good. We'll take misses. We will take those misses. Now we have a better ability to two-shot the Venusaur, because that's what the X Specials is for. It's almost guaranteed from here, I think. Being at full health, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure even a crit.
Correct.
Oh, he crit Venusaur! That's huge. I mean, that's it. It's over. That's it. That's world record. Charizard the one shot with Thunderbolt. That's world record.
GG.
And what will it be? 218? 219. 220. 21. 329, 21, baby. Deserved. Mega deserved. He's gotten screwed so many times in this game, it's crazy. You were here, that's right. Clap.
Oh,
Easy clap.
29 at last.
First 329 in the world. Isn't that exciting? First 329. He'll never see a 329, 50, 40, or 30. He's never seen 113. 329, 21. Huge record. He's had so many regular
I'm glad
330s.
I got there by a decent amount and I didn't just limp in when I finally got the 329.
Agreed. Definitely had more of a stamp on it with such a big approval, such a big
And I
Yeah.
hit that range on Kabutops and that's a 328.
I know, I'm thinking the same thing. If he hit if Brock was better, it's a 328 easy. Oh, not like this. Classic speedrunner moments. Get world record by like an insane amount, minus 42 seconds. It could have been minus 60. Classic. Hard not to think that though, to be fair.
It was a good red fight though. Fucking crit Venusaur again. That was like exactly the same fight that happened in my previous BB. The red.
Boy, don't quit. I do wonder if he'll stop from this now. Because he's talked about, like, if it's a bad 329, he might still go. It's a pretty good 320. It's a pretty good 329. Granted, the Brock is rough, but... The reason I'm leaving it up is because curious to see if he says if he's going to be done or reviewing the splits at the end. He tends to do that. And then there's also the ritual. After the credits and everything, go back in the game, give the note to the guy with a special message that it's time to rest. Yeah, the turtle that doesn't look like a ton changed. Just looking at it from the beginning, but stuff changed for sure. I definitely need to, now that I'm
That was a
like
good run.
kind of deciding to do it, I probably will look at some
It'd
more
take
stuff
a lot to beat that run.
beforehand.
Given
Or
I mean, I know that more than anybody, given how much it took to get this run.
cover fast and rest. Capcom Cup X group draw event. No thanks. Time for the ritual.
As is tradition.
Tradition. Go. I would recommend you actually to go check his YouTube channel to see how many, because he puts clips up of whenever, like, not whenever any run gets owned, but like when like really good runs get owned. And There has been an insane amount of times he has gotten so unlucky on red. Pikachu, Volt Tackle crits and such. Thank you for your mail. It was an exciting adventure. It was. Rest. Recover fast. Tradition. Recover fast.
Well, it's the 15th of February for me, but I know there are parts of the world where it's still the 14th, so it is nice to get the run on Heracross Day as well.
Oh yeah, today's Heracross Day. His favorite Pokemon is Heracross. So it only makes sense that of course it happens. Nice. Very nice. I might end a little early too here. Let's see. Main reasoning being that
God, I just wish I got that range on Brock. If I got that range on Brock, I would be sitting here with the most satisfied smile on my face.
Really would.
Knowing that it's over.
Because that would have really been like ultimate run. I mean, I didn't see the beginning splits, but I got to imagine they were fine. Multiple pinks in one run, like that's pretty godly run. Friday we'll be doing demos, more Steam Next Fest demos, and then Saturday will be the Magic Arena event. Don't forget that. The secret bonus stream because I qualified for the thingy.
Instead, I'm just so conflicted. Because that's a good run.
Yeah, you think?
That's a good run.
It is. But it's not the run. So that's the question. He's probably gonna have to think about it. Like not right now deciding.
It's a good time, and I had to put a lot in to get a time that good.
When Saturday? I'm
I just
thinking
don't know if it's like it's a good run. I just don't know if it's the run.
dude, that's basically word for word what I said.
Yeah, do grades. Let's start as well, Jesus.
I think we said that it had to be in the afternoon because I have to do the thing before like 7 or something, right? So if that's the case, I would probably rather do it early afternoon, like before dinner, I think is the plan. So I guess maybe like 1 or 2-ish is my guess. Can you imagine if I say that and then go like PST even though I'm in EST? Be such a dick move. Yeah, I think 1 or 2-ish would be the start time. I do have to remember to like check in the morning, I think. I think I have to like check in or something, build the deck, and then I can do the playing a little bit later. So I think it's like 9. I have to like do the check-in thing. So I'll probably like do my warm-up stuff before then. Oh, he's labeling the splits.
Yeah,
Brock
that's
is a
what I'm looking
D.
at.
Yeah.
No C's.
So B, B,
Like, that
A,
start
and then
was
A
Not
pluses.
good either. Like that was the worst time I accept a Whitney. But then the mid game is just like from Whitney onwards, it's just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I had bike check call that's on that split, which is rare. That's why that wasn't good. And like It was just standard kimonos. But really, that was it. And then this fucking son of a bitch on Brock. Which is also the time lost for blue. Like, that would be an A if it wasn't for Brock as well.
Tough to say. Got more on this. That was crazy. He actually did it.
Oh, I'm just so conflicted on what to do.
Not that I didn't think he could do it, but just like that it happened during this stream of all times.
I don't think I like. I don't need to make a decision right now, so I'll think about it a bit more. But I'm happy I finally got. I got my goal. You know, my goal was to get a sub 330.
He did it.
I played pretty well throughout that run as well.
I would agree with
It's
that.
not like I got it with, you know, failing trash manip or some bullshit like that.
There were probably an average amount of bonks, I would imagine. I didn't really keep track, but
I did one dumb thing in that run. What was it? Oh, talk to the rock before blue. That's right. That's less dumb than talking to a lot of other things because you are supposed to talk to blue. It's just, you know, obviously didn't move right fast enough.
that's fair.
And, like, that costs extremely little time because if I didn't talk to the wall, like, based on the movement, right, I would have bonked into the wall and it would have been a really slow bonk because there's something next to it. Like, I'll show you what I mean. Like, if you bonk next to this water here and there's nothing next to it, you can just, like, turn away straight away.
Okay.
But look, if I turn into this corner, I'll immediately after I bonk press right. See how long it takes to turn around?
That is a lot longer.
Like, that's what would have happened with the rock as well.
I still feel like big ass head ass. Feel like the head is like more to the left than the right. But it's hard to show with the camera.
Let's just keep the splits there so it looks really good. Like, oh, what an amazing run. The Pika crit. You mean me critting Pikachu? No, that doesn't matter.
That better.
The crit that did matter on red was me critting Venusaur.
That's also true. Like, to get a run that has the Brock and all the things he just had, and then still have, like, a really good red. That's like an above average red. He had a miss on he had a miss Snorlax Blizzard, a missed Blastoise Focus Blast, and he crit Venusaur. Like, that's pretty damn good. Critting Venusaur in particular is a big one.
I had one Blizzard miss. Blastoise missed Focus Blast after the heal as well, which does save a bit of time. But given I crit Venusaur, it's not like that prevented a heal. But Snorlax missing a Blizzard means I can go the 3rd X special on Blastoise before healing, so you only need one miss to, like, skip a heal. But yeah, getting a miss is very good, because obviously skipping a heal, very good.
Dude, it's like I kind of know a little bit of what I'm talking about. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I know some things.
I can't believe I crit Venusaur again, though.
I know some things.
Same shit that happened last run.
Feeling though. This is not want to be. Huh? Want me to cut it this way? Let me see. That's kind of annoying. Okay, okay.
Man. My dream was to jump straight to 328 though, and just be like, it's just an absolute mic drop. I know it's over.
It would have been pretty sick. It would have been pretty sick. For sure.
This is a really good run. I think the reason I'm conflicted
Let's hear it.
is that I feel satisfied for now, but what I wanted was to be satisfied forever.
Interesting. Interesting. Sounds like a Worcester type of thing to say. Because he is a beast. Because, yeah, now it's like, now it kind of is, oh, grind for 328, or just accept it as it is. He has been getting a lot of runs on, like, good paces and stuff, but, you know, there is a lot of RNG involved, so hard to say for sure the best plan is. RPB, if you're still here. I don't know if everyone left. What is your favorite Pokemon? Have we talked about this for you and Havens and stuff? Do you have favorite Pokemon? I don't think I have a favorite. I think I like too many to have a favorite. You like the Anchor one? Really? What's that one, like Gen 6?
Like, I think what I want to do
Gen 5?
is put this down and be like, I got sub 330, I'm happy with this.
But I'm waiting for the but.
But I know in the back of my mind, I want better.
I knew it.
2028, the grind for 328 will resume.
A+ every split.
It's just that the thing with taking a break with this category is it's so much fucking information that relearning it,
Yeah,
if I put this down,
that's the
is gonna
thing.
be so much time. Like,
It's so hard. He has had a lot of runs on good paces. So I don't blame him for being like that,
So I'm
because
stuck between what I want to do and what's the most efficient way to achieve my goals. That's what the conflict is.
yeah, okay. Okay. That one would be a bit involved to carve. I'll say that. I mean, I don't know if you know about like the manip stuff for the trash, but then also
Alright, well, either way,
the
I'll be
manip
back,
stuff
I'll be back
early
tomorrow,
on in the game and everything. It's just a lot.
regardless of what I decide to do.
Raichu was also like
Time before I make a
not the
solid
worst
decision.
time loss, but definitely was some time loss because of the miss as well. So
Alright, peace out, y'all. Thanks for watching.
anyway, GG's, the Worster, the Legend,
Cover fast, everybody.
recover fast indeed. Boom. Recover fast indeed. I'll leave it open because he always plays ads at the end, but I'm just gonna mute it. I'll give him the ad views. He deserves it. I usually try to let him have those. What I'm trying to decide now is, do I end my stream? That's what I'm trying to decide. I kind of feel like before I make any large decisions, I want to like think about this one more, because I didn't really I had the idea of maybe starting this today, but I wasn't like 100% sure, so I didn't really do any type of preparation or whatever for it. In my mind, I was like, oh, I have this thing, so I could just reference that, but they're actually kind of different for a few different reasons. So, yeah. That's all. Plus, it maybe would give me time to try to get a video ready for tomorrow, because I don't have one ready yet. That's all I gotta say, really? I don't know. Hanging out. We're hanging out down the street. The same old things we did last week. Not a thing to talk to you. It is a little hard to use the chisel. One of your faves that'd be easier to carve is Chikorita, the bean. The bean. Dinosaur. If Pokemon randomly has a national dex again in Gen 10, would you buy it? Knowing that and nothing else? Probably not. But it would definitely have me pay more attention. So, I don't know. Because, yeah, it's not just the national dex, and it's annoying when people just attribute people not liking the new games to the fact that there isn't a national dex, when that's, like, definitely not the issue. It's one of the first signs that people were like, going on with that, and then the other part being that, like, they use that as an excuse to say that the games will be higher quality because of it, and then obviously they fucking aren't. So then that made people even more mad. I mean, there's definitely some people that were like, no national dex, no, I'm not buying in, but I think a lot of people, myself included, were like, all right, let me hear this out. Maybe they got a reason, and then the reason sounded legit. Like, okay, I mean, I can understand that. Like bringing everything to the new gen or whatever. Maybe if it means other stuff's gonna be higher quality, then maybe that's worth it. Maybe it makes it so that every region has a little more flavor to it. You can only have certain things. And there's like some level of appeal to that. I can maybe buy it. But then Sword and Shield came out. And, well, I don't really need to say more. I don't really need to say more. Like one of the most disappointing games of all time. Never even bought it. How about they focus on making a good game again? Yeah, that would be good. Be a good idea. Might be a decent idea. I still haven't watched Pokemon Concierge yet. I need to, but like I could have watched it today while on the bike, but I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood. I need to be in the right mood for that. Kind of how I was like, I needed to be in the right mood to be like, okay, I'm gonna watch the Sonic show, new Sonic, like Sonic Prime or whatever it was called. Like same idea. I need to be in the right mood. Want to watch something a little more exhilarating, a little more tense, and so Train to Busan it was. I know Havens has watched Concierge though, and I didn't even need you to watch it to tell me that it's good. Like I know I'm gonna enjoy it. It's just I want to be in the right mood, then enjoy it even more. I know I will. Not quite enough room to go in between. Quite enough room. Thank God I have these gloves on though. Makes this a lot safer. It's a lot safer. That much. Um. Side. Hmm. Interesting. Dude, the wood smell is crazy right now. Wood smell is going pretty crazy right now. Look at that. Look at that much. Very sniffer. Funny, because sometimes it feels like it doesn't, and then other times it'll just be like, holy, holy hell, I'm swimming in wood shavings, what the hell? I'm actually in a tree. You just get that burst of woodiness. Dude, Matt. Alright. Would not advise that. Someone out there has had to have done that at one point, right? You gotta imagine some person has done that at one point. Reporting for drug use right now! People yell! I still think that thumbnail that I did for Pad, or Sap this week, I don't know, I still look at it and I'm like, I'm doing people yell. It looks not quite as much as that, but it's like very much of that type energy. The one with the donkey on it, like, okay, I'm not that intense, but I'm like, you donkey! You donkey! Genesis 10's this weekend too. Depending on when that is, maybe. Yeah, that'll mean Sunday stream might be different too. I don't know. Super Bowl stream-esque potentially. Who knows? Let's put this down and then go like this. I imagine. Well, I don't know. When is the Streamer Awards thing happening? Isn't that soon? That's in February, isn't it? Maybe it's in the end of February or something? I don't actually know. Droog? Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. small. Such a small thing that I am holding compared to the frog. Hard to manage it sometimes. Hard to manage it sometimes. Just like life. Life. You know, we're just all living in this crazy world, you know what I mean? You just gotta carve out one piece at a time. Just get like overly everything is an analogy to wood carving. You know people like that? They like make analogies to like everything to whatever their main hobby is. Dude, everything in life is like a fighting game. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you gotta back up and play defense. Sometimes you just gotta hold the L and block. You know what I mean? You gotta wait for your turn. Like, meanwhile, the FPS guy, you know, sometimes you just gotta rush B. You know what I mean? You just gotta rush B, throw out a flash, throw out a smoke, hope for the best. Sometimes you just gotta rush B. You know what I mean? It's just, dude, I know exactly what you mean. It's like when I'm playing chess and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do the London. You know what? I'm going for the Queen's Gambit. You know what? I'm trading my pieces down. I'm gonna try to beat him in the end game. You know what? Just silly. Just silly. And then I guess if you want to get a little more sporty about it, dude, it's like when you're playing baseball, you can't swing at every pitch. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta wait for the right pitch. Dude, so true. So true. Sometimes, you know, think about it, right? You're at home plate. Sometimes in life, you gotta wait for the ball to come to you, for you to hit it. All right, sure. All right, man. Sure, yeah. Just guy that does like all life lessons through the one hobby that he has or something. Like the FGC people too. Some people do it as jokes, and when they're jokes, they're funny. But then there's people that like actually do it, and then it's like, all right, well, relax. Relax with that a little. Dude, it's like that time when Batman blah 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 with the Joker and blah 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 blah. We can make fun of the comic book folks too. We can do that. We can get them involved. Alright. I feel like this is where I want to end it. I feel like this is where I want to end the turtle for today. Right way? Both feel wrong, but... not a whole lot. It's okay, though. The feet are obviously not all... I mean, these two front feet are like not even close to the same, but they kind of started that way. And the turtle. Have like a fake piece of wood so it looks like I took its head off. It's like doing the thumb thing, you know? Oh, I got your nose, I got your nose. Or the my thumb, I just ripped my thumb off. Obviously I did the camera angle so you can see that it's this thumb, but you know, same idea. Oh, but you can still see the thumb. Oh no. There's a bunch of shavings on the floor. I will say the red towel was way worse than the white towel. The white towel is a little bit bigger. And, yeah, it was definitely worse. But Valentine's Day, I guess. So yeah, let me end the stream now so I can use the vacuum before maybe I would get yelled at for doing so. Did that me, or did the camera just freak out there? Dude, it freaked out for you guys too. That's crazy. I don't even know how that happened. I wasn't even touching the computer. Did any of you see that? That was like a scary movie effect. That was weird as hell. Been glitching the last few minutes. Interesting. Huh. I wonder why that is. Oh yeah, it just happened again. I wonder if it... What is even over there? Dude! Whoa, that's... I'm not doing anything. It's just now that I'm looking at it, it's doing it more. Oh man. That's spooky. Alright, well maybe I should just go to here. Or I get cursed by the power of Ra or something. I don't know. I'll see you Friday, I guess. Because, yeah, I'm definitely not going to stream tomorrow. But, nice little Woodcarve Wednesday. We got a little Worcester, you know, world record in there, too. Not bad. Not bad. I will see you Friday and stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure stream's way more delayed than usual. I'm not sure why that is.